anymore. But I thought, why not? This is going to be a test run for my melee only run. Game assist is so good, yeah. For my melee only run, I want to do on Nightmare, new game. But I thought before I jump straight in that and get into resource issues, I still got a NewGamePlus file that I got to finish because I don't have all the upgrades yet. So I thought, hey, why not 2 birds in 1 stone and just get through the game that way. Because despite doing all these handicap runs, I still don't have the platinum. I still need to upgrade the entire arsenal.
No, this
It really
is
has
not
been
happening.
a long time since I really played a game like this. Like this religiously. Every time I just keep on coming back to it. Finding new ways to play it.
Oh God, Lily!
Keep on playing it. It's really weird for me to describe. Like,
Damn it!
most these days when I buy a game, I think to myself like, oh, I'm gonna play the shit out of this game. Yeah, I'm gonna love it. And then I beat it
Lily, I'm here!
once,
Where are you?
and maybe one
God,
other time,
upstairs.
and that's it. Then I'm usually done with it. To compare, for instance, if we grab the Souls games, I finished Demon Souls, I think upwards of 25 times. Like a ridiculous number. I have nearly 8 PSN accounts thanks to that game, because you can only make free save games for PSN. I had that many characters. And then Dark Souls came around and it was like, oh yeah. And I played that game a lot too, especially when it got patched. I remember not really liking it originally, because version 1.0 is pretty bad. Or at least unbalanced. I think that's a better word.
Come on out!
And Dark Souls 2, I think I played like 3 or 4 times. And Dark Souls 3, I beat once.
Yeah. Great.
So games these days, they don't really grab me anymore.
You're in one of our facilities.
So this is the almighty Mobius.
I honestly don't even know if this mic is working. I just grabbed the standard PlayStation mic.
You don't know how powerful they are.
Right.
So sorry if the voice quality is a bit
powerful
bad.
They have to kidnap a washed-up
But what did I want to say? Yeah, games these days just don't really grab me as much as older games used to. Like, I can play Ninja Gaiden Black for nearly my entire life. I've just started Tales of Symphonia again with my girlfriend, and it's still endearing. It's still really fun to play. Neo is okay. Like, I can get into it, but not insanely so. But this game, ever since I bought it like a month or 2 ago on a whim, it's been constantly in my machine.
What does this have to do?
Just keep on replaying it. I just really wish I could skip the first few chapters. I guess they're not boring. They're still really fun. They're really well designed. They really look beautiful. But I don't know, I just wish I could skip them. It's just so much padding. I don't really even pay attention anymore to what's going on.
Is this?
Just to give you an idea of what I've played in this game, I've done... My first run was a Nightmare run, and I really took my time. I think it took me 2 weeks to beat it. I didn't die that much, but what I just did is every corner got scoured. And I really tend to get really immersed on my first playthrough, so what I do is I got my shotgun equipped when I go in close range. Like, I see a house, and I walk up to it. I grab my shotgun, I equip the shotgun when opening a door, so that he has that special I'm opening a door while holding my gun animation, which is pretty cool that they put that in the game. And it really gets that immersion rolling. But yeah, that took a long time. Then I did handgun only on Nightmare, then another just upgrade Nightmare to practice for Classic. Then I did 2 Classic runs. One was just my first one, and the other one was a bit more. I wanted to see how far I could go without saving, and I only used 2 saves in the entire game, which I'm pretty proud of. Like, one save I could have avoided, but the game tends to crash. So I just had to save in Chapter 7, and I saved just before the nostalgia bosses, because Yeah, you always die. Like, it's really hard to avoid. No. I actually like the standard outfit the best. It's really weird, but I like it the best. It just has that old Leon feel for me. And when I said it's unavoidable to death, that's obviously not true, but you can die so fast against Lara if she just decides to not play the way you want to play. There we go.
A cat.
I still got the crossbow equipped for some reason. Oh yeah, you gotta check out that stuff. I always forget that. You gotta check out the crew memo.
There are photos of a bunch of Moby.
See, like, this is stuff that you, in my opinion, should scrap in NewGamePlus.
A mirror.
I think Neo had the great idea with that, with
Why couldn't my
skip watch scenes automatically. So just make the game a bit more streamlined on repeat playthroughs.
Again. Into the
I'm also just going to comment on a lot of stuff about the game that I like and don't like. And this is already the first thing that I don't like. And also one thing that really worried me on my first playthrough is the mirror. It's really out of place. Like in the first game, every time you found what could be a mirror or a reflection could be used to enter the real world. So if you found a mirror, you could use it. And it was generally, the mirror was redesigned to sort of fit into the environment you were currently in. If that makes any sense. So it really looked like if you were in a mansion, it was an old-styled mirror. If you were in a hospital, it was a hospital mirror. And here it's always the same design. Like you could spin it in a way like, oh, Sebastian's more in control, so his mirror's less change in form and function. But I disagree. It's probably one of those things that got caught on the cutting room floor. Because you can really tell this game has budgeting issues. Like, bad budgeting issues. Which is a shame, because it's a great game. But it really feels like they had to stretch it thin. Like, they designed this area, they designed the Marrow, which is basically one big area that they designed, and they designed Theodore. Theodore's tower. That's basically all there is. And it's a smart way. Like the Marrow is just a couple of generic hallways that you could probably, once you've got the modeler going, you can establish in a few days.
One of the search team. Baker.
Is there anything that I still need? No, I just need the.
Someone tried to block the way out. Or in.
But yeah, they probably saved a lot of time by doing it that way. Like, the mission we're in right now is also going to be reused for the Stefano scenes later on. Which is a nice twist, and it fits the theme of the game, that it reuses, like, memories and stuff like that. Like, this is Stefano's lair we're in right now. I kind of like that. I don't mind it. I just really wish that the Theodore section, like, if I could remake this game, I would probably remove Theodore completely. I don't like his entire segment, the whole fire theme. I know that they're going for more nostalgia from the first game, but it just doesn't fit the style of this game, I feel. I would much rather have seen the white sticky goo variant that we see in the end, that's also on the cover of the game, but never really get to see. Fun thing, you can actually die here. It's never happened to me before, but I heard it online. Now it really sounds like I'm making excuses.
Shit.
But yeah, it is possible to die here. And like that thing I do right here, the switch cover sides that I just used, I only ever use here, and by accident. I've never used it, like to switch from a left to a right side of a cover, like the same cover.
I gotta find a way out of here.
Never used it in the game itself. I always found it to be quite pointless. It's way too long animation. In terms of cover, though, the game handles it quite well. It would be nice that if the cover dash thingy... Oh, wait, wrong way. Was a bit more clear where it is, because sometimes, like right now I can use it here, I can use it there, but I can't use it there for some reason. So you're constantly thinking like, can I go now? No, but why? And the only way to actually do that is by having a way too big of an interface that breaks the atmosphere, so I wouldn't recommend that. I think they did the best they could. I do think rebalancing it might be necessary, but maybe also not, because I like the fact that it's a free dash. It doesn't cost any stamina. If there's one thing that makes a game fun to play is that the mechanics allow you to be a little bit better than your average player. Like you'll see bad players who just see running from A to B, and a good player he'll probably just use the ground dash. This part really freaked me out while I was just starting playing. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? See all these bodies. And you gotta turn around. And you hear the sound effect that they all turned. Yeah, they turned around again. Hey. On my first playthrough, I was literally doing this. Is there a statue here somewhere? Is there a file? Can I grab this? That was basically me during my whole first playthrough. Oh no! Shit. I tend to get really over-explorative as well. This is actually also a little fun thing that I didn't even know. The monster's gonna come through there. And I always start like this. I run like, to try and avoid it. But you can just run past her and she doesn't care. I always thought she would attack you. Now, I never really saw her face. But I'm pretty sure that if, in her reflection, she's really smiling in a creepy way. I'm going to try and see if I can get a screenshot of it.
What the hell?
Alright, there she is. I tried. Yeah, you can just run faster. One thing I'm really glad about, and it's something a lot of people had problems embracing or coming to terms with when the game launched, was there's no Ruvik or Lara or whatever in this game. None at all. And there's not even a hint. Wow, she's gaining on me? Alright.
Shit. I'm trapped in here.
And what I mean by that is, of course, Lara's in the game. Spoilers, she's one of the boss fights. But there's no... how should I call it? That big of a reuse? Like, there's a scary lady again, but it's not Alma. Lara. Sorry, I've been playing Ninja Gaiden a lot.
God damn it. What the hell is that thing?
Because it's... yeah, it's not really Sebastian's problem. It's more... just this world exists and uses your... You can get hit here? Wow. Okay. Colored me surprised. I have never seen that happen before.
Oh, I don't hear it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
It's quite a chunk too. Like I can imagine on the Survivor that will just nightmare me. It might just kill you. Oh no! Like I wouldn't mind that there was a skip function and that you would just spawn here. Like it didn't take that long, but yeah, here I think it took me like 3 to 5 minutes. Every playthrough that's 3 to 5 minutes, you just do this. Welp, we made it. Never earned time.
What the fuck is going on here?
Now, let me just quickly explain the rules of the run. Oh, okay, she really damages your whole life bar. Okay.
And now where am I?
Home, Sebastian. Home. Yeah, I'm gonna enable... Oh, yeah, I'm not... let me not enable the brass knuckles. Just use a syringe. The general idea of the run is to just use melee. So axes are allowed, stealth kills are allowed, bottles are allowed.
Where were you when I needed you?
So that's basically that. And again, it's a test run on survival. I know one guy has done it on Nightmare, partially.
Maybe this is the right place.
For me, the end goal
Lily,
would be to do it Nightmare, new game. Hey, it actually says something on the back. I love you, Daddy. Aw.
what did I get myself into? Kidman?
Yeah, like I said, I think my end goal would be Nightmare, knife only. And that would mean no axes. Like, if that were to happen, I would be really I would be really glad. That would satisfy me. I think the best run you could do... A fun little detail, if you knife this place here. Yeah, you get that animation. I think the best that you can arrange is knife only.
It's just a small, quiet town.
So no axes, no bottles.
Yeah.
So just a knife.
Too
And
quiet.
stealth attacks. That might be possible. Knife only, no stealth attacks.
Hey! Oh God.
Probably still possible. Hey, there's no guy up there. That's one. Okay, that they have really low HP apparently. Alright.
Kidman.
You can investigate here?
Did you learn anything new?
Yeah, I did. I learned that it really is like Beacon in here. The people in here are turning into creatures.
Damn it. What the hell happened?
I don't know. But it means that Lily is in more danger than just being lost.
Yeah, it's funny, because the name of those creatures are lost.
Save it, Kidman. Leave it to me. I'm gonna find her.
Fun details here in this area. You can turn off the TV, which generates less light. You can actually wait here in this corner and stealth kill her when she comes by, but you need to de-aggro her first, which sometimes takes a while. Let me put that there. Yes, that's the only thing I need. Oh wow, I actually got infinite bottles now. You're gonna make a mess of your home, lady. Yeah, that might be broken. Okay, I'm gonna disable infinite ammo. So, yeah, pure... like they say in the Ultramarine chapter, theoretical. It might be possible to do knife only, no stealth attacks, no bottles. Quickly thinking, like, what's gonna be a location that's gonna be a problem. I have no idea why I'm doing this. I mean, I've got so many weapon parts and stuff, I don't need it. I'm going through the chapters in my head. So far, so good. Chapter 6 and 7 are doable. You just gotta throw your body into the grinder and pray you come out living. Stefano's easy. At least easy, he's not that hard. What else do we got? I think the free fire jocks, as I like to call them, I think they would be a problem. If you're not allowed to use bottles.
Some of them are still alive then.
It's only because
those things are everywhere.
For a second. Sometimes, very rarely, she tends to, if you run over here, she tends to just walk over here and get really aggressive. Which really sucks. Yeah, I don't play much on Survivor, so... I actually forgot there's only 2. Because on Nightmare there's more enemies. There's an added one here. You can actually kill everyone here for some extra gel if you feel like it. Goodbye. It takes a bit of an adjustment in my mind now to do this.
Shit.
To do these stealth attacks, because I just did a run where I'm not allowed to use stealth kills. So, same with the coffee machine, I also didn't allow myself to use that one, which is why I healed just now. Which was completely unnecessary.
Alright. Hopefully that'll hold.
I think in the end, the hardest part will... What the fuck are you doing, table? I really should stop looting. I don't know, it's a curse. I should at least grab the syringe here. What? Oh, okay. Guess that's that. Yeah, and also of course in the knife super run you would also not use upgrades.
Don't come any closer!
Would it be possible?
Okay.
Again, theoretically, yes. The cabin fight would be pure luck and RNG. Like you could probably try that for months and not win, and then one time just win by complete accident.
You can lower your gun.
I think it's a bit more in the line
You're
of
not Mobius.
like the Path to the Impossible run I once made out for Metal Gear Rising.
That doesn't mean you're on my side.
Technically, it's possible. Like
right.
when you really get down to it, there.
But I was
It is possible.
Have you seen what
it's
those
just
things
not
out there?
humanly gonna be
What
done.
they can do?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, come on, let me skip this.
So you
Finally.
Yeah, I'm done.
They should also add a
If you're
skip button
abyss,
here
but
in these
I
types of
detected some
conversations.
signals nearby that resonate at the core's
Oh
frequency.
yeah, let's
We were
hook up
trying to
signals,
track
bro.
them when we got attacked.
I'll add you
Here,
to my friends list.
Listen to this. It sounds like a little girl, right?
What I eventually want to aim for, at least,
Was that?
I think so. No way.
if I can beat this,
Once you're out, you'll probably
is just a fresh nightmare
Suit yourself.
run
Let's
with
pair
the
up our
knife
communicators.
and no
That way I can
axes.
tell you if I find.
Yeah.
Because I am a bit afraid that axes will just completely negate it all. If you know what I mean. Let me drink some coffee. Twin Peaks. Still need to finish that new series. No idea why I keep showing my handgun. Cause I got my bottles equipped, bruh. Because the reason I say I want to add the no axe rule is for the very simple fact that there are a few instances where you have to fight, but if you plan accordingly, you can make 100% sure that in those situations you actually have an axe.
Okay.
Which means there is no real fight.
Let's see if I can find
This
this
axe is
signal
an
I
instant
mentioned.
kill.
Looks pretty far away,
Yay.
but it's the only lead I've got. God, I hope it's Lily.
I think most runs
If it keeps breaking apart like
live and
this,
die
there
by
won't
the
be any
fire
year
walk.
need to search.
Like in my True
gotta try to
Survivor
find
run,
that
which
signal.
is partially on YouTube right now, I got stuck badly on the fire walk. Like, really badly. Maybe collect some more herbs. Pretty sure there's more inside here somewhere. Did I forget? Always for. Oh yeah, see? I knew it. More herbs. Another herb here. The upside of handicap runs is you can generally skip chapter 3. Chapter 3 was fun the first 2 or 3 times, but I've seen it. Like, I really don't care about the chapter anymore. I know where everything is. I just, doesn't really interest me anymore. That's all. Now normally, probably in my knife run, I will grab this guy and his 2 compatriots. Get the axe here. So I can spawn the giant crow for some added benefit. Yeah, you can't save him. Let me reiterate, you cannot save him. Because I got a cold, so it might sound like I said like you can, but you can't. You cannot save him. It is impossible. Now I'll always go here first, just to clear this area. Kill him. Bye. Really? Like I said, you can actually stealth kill one of them. And one of them's, yeah, one of them has an axe, like I said. There we go. And now we're just gonna move the container.
Hopefully that did the trick.
So we can make a quick escape during the forced fight. I forgot I actually got Predator as well. Bye. Oh, that's not what I want. Get over here. Get over here. Get on. There we go. How the... Alright. Apparently there's an axe there for no reason. One thing that really scared me when playing this game originally were all the bodies everywhere. Because you never knew when they're gonna get up. And until you realize that the game's got really shallow mechanics when it comes down to this. Because they either they get up or they don't. That's basically how it works. Like if you pass them and then they don't get up, well that's it. Then they will never get up. The reason why, if I'm gonna do a nightmare knife run, that I use upgrades is just because of time. Mostly because you've got one upgrade that increases the damage of your knife. I just want that. Quickly to explain, by the way, the knife actually has 2 attacks which work based on your aim. If you aim normally, you get this. If you aim low, you get this. You get a vertical swipe. With the axe, there's no real big difference, but with the knife, there is. The knife its horizontal slash is way faster and has way faster recovery, while the vertical slash is really slow. I would never recommend using that one. Hello.
What the? Are these lilies? Lily!
Other things I would
Are you
remove
here?
from the game. There's a really weird
It's
animation
Dad.
that Sebastian has.
Where'd she go?
He's actually got two. One of them is the
Lily.
I kind of missed the door
It's okay.
animation.
It's me.
Basically what it means is if you run and you run into a wall, very, very rarely he will just
All right, calm down.
stop in his tracks and put up
How
his
do I get in
hands to
there?
protect himself against the wall, and he'll stop, which can really kill you if you're in a bad spot. And otherwise it just looks weird. On the flip side, there's also another animation that he has when an enemy spots you, he'll do a little like he'll jump back. Well, not really jump back, just startle himself.
She's
The
been
downside
here.
is this also happens if you're already in combat. So I've once had like a guardian chase me, and then a zombie sees me,
Oh
and
my
he startles
God, she's
and
in
stops.
trouble. Someone is chasing her. I should check out around back. See where that window comes out.
It's just a really weird design choice, I feel. Kind of reminds me of The Evil Within 1. There were a couple of scenes where the earth would shake. And here you can already hear the dogs, but they're not there yet, so don't worry. Da-da-da. Yeah, in the first Evil Within, there was a scene where you had the ground shake, and it would actually temporarily, very shortly,
Lily.
stagger Sebastian.
Where did you run off to?
Which was actually pretty bad, because he would really kill himself that way sometimes. And we're just gonna run past everything here.
What the?
You can actually skip the entire
Another
dog
signal.
sequence just by running away.
Good. I'm coming, sweetheart.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
hang
yeah.
in there.
Yeah, playing games like these makes me want to buy Resident Evil 7. Because I still haven't bought that game. I'm a big Resident Evil fan. This game is like dream come true. There's a med kit here on survival. Jesus. One of my biggest hatreds of Nightmare is that outside of that little van over there, medkits can be quite rare. The first medkit you find is in chapter 7, if you explore. And it's in chapter... where's the first one? Yeah, or in chapter 8, if you don't really explore. So yeah, that's quite a
Let's try this again.
long time that you don't have a medkit, because if you don't have it, you can't craft it either, if you haven't had it yet. Which I feel is one of the biggest things that DLC, because there's the last chance pack, and people always say like, it doesn't really change much. It does, because you start off with a medkit, which means you can craft a medkit. And for starting players especially, that is just really
Blood.
big
A few
advantage.
days old. Hope it's not Lily's.
I don't have the last chance pack myself because, wow, look at that camera go. For the very simple reason that I live in Europe and we don't really have pre-orders here. Most stores just don't have them. They just ignore it. Or what's in this one? There is one thing I'm going to try in this run that I haven't tried yet. There's one zombie, or loss, or whatever you want to call him, who you can avoid. And if you do so, he runs away. And I have no idea where he runs off to. So I'm going to check that out. Come on. Thank God.
Thank God.
I wonder who my first kill is going to be. It's probably going to be the Guardian. Now I think about it.
Who do they belong to?
Another thing they should have changed is stamina regeneration.
It looks like she stopped here to hide.
Like right now in this scene, I'm not doing anything. Sebastian's stamina is static. Would have been a pretty cool mechanic to see it regenerate in a scene like this. Another weird part is if you've unlocked Anima,
smart girl,
and she
Lots
spawns
of good
across the
places to
world,
hide in there, I bet.
you can get her to spawn near the motorcade over there, and you can then run towards the sniper rifle, where the sniper rifle is, because when she spawns, everything despawns temporarily during that event, so to speak. But you can't pick it up for whatever reason. It's bugged. But you can, for instance, run through the bench, the upgrade bench. You can just run through that thing. Do you have to repick these? No, you don't. Which I always found a bit weird. I remember the first time playing that actually happened to me. That thing closing right now really scared me the first 3 times I played this game. Same with the boy that pops up here originally.
Lily,
up here,
upstairs.
I always... First off, this is bad design. Like, I came to this motorcade really early and I saw this plank and I shot it a few times, even with my shotgun. They really should have just allowed you to go here ahead of time.
Gonna be okay.
There's a designer oversight here.
Gotta find her.
There's going to be a zombie around the corner, and he's going to see us and he's going to run away. And then later on, we're going to see him crouched behind some boxes. But if you're fast, you can kill this guy. And then if you run ahead, then he's still there. Oh no, no, wait. No, what I meant to say was... No, that was actually the good detail, sorry. Like, if you kill him here, he won't spawn here. Like, this spawn will be gone. You can actually stealth kill him, because the way the AI works... I'm not going to bother stealth killing him, but the way the AI works is you can just... Until they do their scream and their eyes turn this evil red. Until that happens, they are not in combat with you. Let me see what I can upgrade. He's all max level? Yeah. Yeah, I just need to upgrade these things. Hey. Oh, I was sworn you needed to put them separate. Alright. Oh, maybe for the EXs you do. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Crossbow bolts. Sure, why not? Yeah, he's still there, by the way.
Another doll. But where's Lily?
Yeah, but actually, that zombie we just talked about, if you kill him early, he won't be behind the boxes. That was it. I actually expected them to forget about that, so that's actually good design. Sorry, fucked that up in my mind. It happens.
So close. Damn it. Calm down. Think. I gotta
yeah. By the way the game is structured,
into this communicator. I need to find another way.
I think you can pretty much do a pacifist.
Not sure I can trust him, but he wants
not that hard
as bad as I want to find Lily.
And with pacifist, I obviously mean just avoid the unavoidable. You can't avoid everything, but you can avoid a lot. Fano really has turned into one of my more favorite visual characters. So you can sort of run underneath there if you turn right. And mostly because of his visual style. Like, stuff like this is stuff you don't see in the first Evil Within. The first Evil Within, while I like the story more, the entire gore of it all was just bland and boring. Here it has a much more stylized aesthetic. If you can just run up to him, you'll just jump ahead.
Can't let him get
stamina
away
regenerate
again.
here for a second.
Hey!
Oh no.
You! The girl! Where is she?
I was worst luck with these guys. I remember on my classic run, I actually just said fuck it. And I threw down a lightning bolt. Another fun thing I never realized until...
Hope I can reach O'Neill this time.
I think it was in that door that I'm looking at right now. Once you walk back and you get too close to it, hysteric comes out of it. One thing the game really misses, in my opinion, is a sort of a more mercenaries-like mode, or something that's a bit more combat-orientated. Hell, they could go Batman style and just have Predator and combat challenges. Predator being more stealth focused and combat challenges being, well, combat focused. I think it would have been a cool way and just a nice easy method to get some extra fun in there. You can easily reskin him as the Torres model, get Torres playable, maybe a playable Myra. Oh man, I can see it now. Mercenaries memories. It's all coming back. Oh god, I love that. Mercenaries was great. Really had a ton of fun playing that when I was younger, especially in Resident Evil 5 co-op with a friend. Okay, drink coffee? No, it's almost finished. Almost. Come on, come on, come on.
You made it.
Not sure.
Blah,
No.
blah,
You
blah.
knew most, but we call it does. Fortunately,
Now we're actually going to do something that
Looks
I am
once
not
you're
sure
that
we
maybe so,
can.
But I couldn't have given you this. The passageways are still. My community.
You're supposed to open up that door using
Deadly gas
the
leaks, huh?
shock bolts.
Thanks for saving the worst for last, O'Neill.
Based on
You're not helping.
anything.
But we haven't gone there yet. So I'm actually not sure if we can. What will happen if we do? Otherwise it would mean we would have to open it with shock bolts, which is a run exception. I remember being really stubborn when it came down to handicap runs when I was a child. I would do this all the time, just handicap running. And I think it was James Bond Agent Under Fire that I was playing. One of my favorite games when I grew up. Kind of my GoldenEye. Like I grew up playing GoldenEye with friends. It's that door. I don't think she's there now. When you get too close. And I wanted to do a stealth run, which meant complete stealth. And in the way the game was paced and designed, it was actually possible. If you had a silencer, which you could get via unlockables in every mission. If you headshotted every enemy before they saw you and said, "There's Bond!" then you could win. You could beat the game without being seen. I can't believe I actually did it, but I did it. But there was one section where you couldn't. There was just a forced combat section. So instead of saying to myself, ah, it's a run exception, I quit. I said, oh, okay, I can't sneak past these guys, so I give up. Man, why am I... Were these boxes here on normal? I don't think so. I'm quickly gonna test something, see how many backstabs it takes to kill her on survival. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it's one. Fuck! Yeah, I'm reloading. Bye. Yeah, it's good to know that's one. Two. Because it's 2 on Nightmare, but I never played Survival. Well, I did once. But that was on NewGamePlus with infinite ammo, so... That was more of my... I'm just gonna kill everything and have a blast run, if you know what I mean. Alright. Whoa, we have to do all this? Really? That's pretty lame. I guess. Like here, for instance, you can't dodge behind this truck, but only if you're near it. But you can't run to it from a distance. Like, it's too inconsistent at times for my taste. The way the cover dash mechanic works.
You made it.
Nudge now.
You most of
Blah,
their
blah,
pack would call
blah,
it
blah,
unfortunate. It's
blah,
where's this
blah,
Hallmark
blah,
looks
blah.
once you're that shit.
You could have.
Maybe so, but I couldn't have given you this. The passageway. But the
Apologies.
you'd never make it through alive without this.
Deadly gas leaks, huh? Thanks for saving the worst for last, O'Neill.
Based on what
You're not.
anything.
Now, let's just talk about the future. What would I like to see the Evil Within do in the future? For one, not go bankrupt. I think that's the most important one right now. The game sold pretty poorly. Now, it was made on a budget, and I'm pretty sure that they knew it wouldn't sell as much as the first one, because the first one was a flop, so a lot less people would buy the second one. Especially since there was also no Shinji Mikami in the director's chair. So generally, a lot less people would be, like, super excited to play it. So let's just take it as a given that they knew it was going to sell badly, and that with the demo and all that other stuff, they're going to at least make a profit. What would I like to see this game do? Okay. First of all, I'm just going to say, I think they're just going to go for the Evil Within 3. Skip DLC on this one entirely. If they do make DLC, I would like to see additions to the main game. So... Can she see me from here? I don't think so. Turn around. That's my girl. So yeah, what I mean by that is... Give me some new Give me a remix mode, for instance, or a... Yeah, the door's closed. Crap. Okay, change bolt. Now this is the guy that I talked about. He's gonna get up. We're just gonna go in here.
Probably should let Kidman know what's going on.
Blah, blah. Yeah, you should.
Kidman.
Click. But what happens now is, if you go outside, he's gonna be gone, but he'll be laying over there, and if you get close to him, he'll get up. See, there he is, running away. I have no idea where he's going. But that thing is in the way, so yeah, kinda sucks. More herbs here? I don't think so, just generic stuff. See, like here this mirror sort of fits, like a little bit, but the location is weird. Just feels a bit tacked on, like, okay, we needed a mirror here, so we're just gonna hang it on a wall. But I'm losing track. What would I like to see? A remix / director's cut mode, where stuff is relocated.
So this is the
I think
computer
it would be
O'Neill
really
was talking
interesting to
about.
just have a randomizer mode
try that
in the open
password.
worlds and everywhere else. So for instance, if you smash a statue, maybe there's not a key in there, maybe there's ammo in there, and certain other parts there's keys. Make enemies more tough. Sort of really get that survival horror feeling back. What else would I like to see? I would love to see like the auto skips for the intro segment. Maybe some new difficulty modes. I think Akumu would be really easy to implement, though not that interesting to me at least. What was that? Alright. This is the first segment where people would say like, oh, okay, how are you gonna do this knife only? Well, we're gonna fucking cheat. God, I miss this increased crouch speed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the staircase. Yay! And honestly, I think it's okay. I never really liked this part. I actually did it on my handgun only run the normal way. Why am I going up? Go down. There's nothing up there for you anymore.
Emergency lockdown procedures are currently in effect. Lockdown can be disengaged by tuning to the frequency.
Chug that, yeah.
Might as well give it
Fucking
a try.
alcoholic. Woo!
Emergency lockdown deactivated. Please wait for system reboot of each annex. Stand by.
And here we wait.
Recreation area emergency lockdown disengaged.
What else would I like to see in this game's DLC? Like I said, a mercenaries mode of some kind would be really cool. Now, obviously, there's the always endearing alternate character campaigns. But there's not a lot to tell anymore. Like, we have Joseph, and we have... God, what's his name? Sykes and Torres. They can all have stories. But I'd like to see... What I would like to see is two stories. Like, in Evil Within 1, you had the assignment and... The engagement? No. I forgot what the second one was called.
Research ring emergency lockdown.
Basically 2 chapters, but they were both stealth focused, heavily stealth focused. And what I would like to see is just give one that is heavily stealth focused and make one that's heavily combat focused. I think that's one thing that Resident Evil 5 really did well is it had 2 DLC campaigns. At least 2 that I played. And one was really stealth. Well, not really stealth, it was more survival horror. And the other one was just straight up action. Which I really liked. You could just sort of choose. I mean, it would be cool, for instance, to have a stealth one featuring Sykes, who's stuck in the deep layers of STEM with, what's his face? Anima. And then have one that's completely combat focused with Torres. And sort of see what she was up to. Especially once you blow up the emitter. Sort of get that story in there. Rawr. I'm seriously thinking that my first combat is going to be Guardian.
Security annex emergency lockdown disengaged.
Because after this we got 2 mooks in the sewers that we can avoid. Then we have the stealth segment with our good friends. And then we have... yeah, that's it. I think I'm just gonna stealth kill and then axe the Screamer. For fun, because you're gonna get an axe just before the Guardian anyway. Oh, come on. I'm not sure until where I'm gonna play. Because I still want to do some reading and writing. I'm really behind on all that. But I think I might play until we beat either... it depends on how hard Guardian and Obscura are with melee only, I have no idea. But if they're easy, then I might just go until Stefano. See how that fight goes. Ah, shut up, you little stupid bastards.
System
Yay.
lockdown disengaged.
Really? I was... Go away and let me run in. Get back to your caves, everyone. Nothing to see here. Just a guy who forgot to climb up. What is this? Yeah, 2. Yeah, you're supposed to have your right hand on the 3rd one. Jesus, go away! That's a good girl. Really unique animation, by the way. You never see her use that outside of here. Let's go. Oh no.
Jesus, the smell.
For some reason, they never follow you in here. See, here, the stamina is regenerating, so I think it's a bit of an oversight. They just forgot to implement that properly, at least. There's no guys here? Alright. Color me disappointed. I never knew why this thing was here. Maybe because you can walk back and backtrack. but there's still the staircase. So
this is the dreaded... Thanks, O'Neill. I'd never make it through without this thing.
yeah, and this area.
That means
I would
rely on my firearms.
remove it. I get what they were going for, it's just not interesting. Come on, do your walking thing. It's a neat little diversion. But they really just put the camera in your face. That's all they did. I don't know how much damage an axe does. Oh, wow. It killed her. Okay. I think this is 1, 2, 4. I'm not really sure.
Hopefully that did something.
Wee.
Thank God. That mask smelled terrible.
Can you walk over here? No. Shame. I never really looked at the bottom here, but there's nothing there. This whole area is... It could have been done with a redesign. Like, I get what they were going for, but... The first time you entered the armory, not knowing what the marrow is, that one was really cool, because you're like in this sort of government agency stuff going on. You're like, what the fuck? Where am I?
Here it is. My way back into Union.
Isn't there something else here? No. But for your main playthrough, eventually the marrow just gets a bit dull. And they try to spice it up eventually with the white goo that pops up, but it's gone immediately. I think that's still my biggest complaint visually about this game, is the white goo. It's on the cover, it's everywhere, it's really stylized. I really like the last few chapters, it looks beautiful. But it's barely in the game. Stefano's visual side is really interesting, really beautiful, but the theater section just... I don't care about it. It's that pseudo-realistic, not interesting vibe. I just don't care for it, so... Let me upgrade just in case. Oh no.
Hey, let me out of here.
Detective Castellanos, what a pleasant surprise. Welcome back.
You again?
I could ask you the same question, even if that... You look tired, Detective. I can help you get back in shape.
One nice little thing is that if you...
Just like before.
If you do a classic run, For some reason, she makes a nice little joke that I always appreciated. Okay, we got that one mixed out. Oh, we just need 2 more. We... Oh, cool. But she just makes a nice little joke like, I can't really help you this time, you must be really hardcore for doing stuff like this. Which is nice little detail. Yeah, a lot of effort and love really went into this game. You can really see that they, despite the budget issues, that they really just made this great looking. I really like the engine too. It's one of those few games that runs 30 FPS, but I don't really mind it. Just has nice lighting, nice everything. Alright, time for the Obscura boss. No, Guardian, sorry. Whee.
This must be City Hall.
No. Oh yeah, now I can finally show the knife. Horizontal slash. Vertical slash. As you can see, this one's really fast. Like 1, 2, 3. Get the axe. Yay. It's tentacle time. Oh, that's cheap. They don't let you look up.
It's him.
Because I want to see the tentacle come from the sky.
What the fuck is that?
I never really understood these things. Like, I understand them from a lore perspective, but if you get near them, they'll actually damage you really slightly. They're more annoying than anything.
I can't turn back now.
Anything else?
Yeah, just you wait, asshole.
Like, stuff like this, like you can turn them over. It only does something like twice or 3 times in the game. It's another missed opportunity. It all feels like the, sort of the half-assed way compared to the Resident Evil remake, where you could inspect all sorts of angles and stuff. For a lot of people, that was the de facto way of how that's supposed to work, and you don't have that here. In fact, if you go to the menu and you look at the descriptions of items, they're really bland. Like, for instance, this knife that you use is Stefano's. Because you get it from Stefano, you steal it from him. And it just says regular combat knife. Dot, dot, dot. Finally, just going to show you right now. Inventory. Okay, it's placed with ammunition. A standard pistol. Standard pistol. It's less accurate, but it does more damage. Like, it's more descriptive of what it does in the gameplay terms. But it would be cool to, what Resident Evil used to do was sort of give it a little story, a little fluff. Like, this is the flamethrower of O'Neill. Like, how did he get it? Given, like, this flamethrower given to O'Neill by Father Theodore for his religious zeal, blah, 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 blah. Now, it's a gun, restricts movement. Ow. Go do your side attack. Not that one. That one. Yeah. Jesus. Fighting's pretty hard. Whoa! I can't do it fast enough and run away. Oh, fuck. They're just running towards her. Maybe. Okay, that's not a good idea. Really finicky. Jesus. Whoa! Ow. Ow. Okay, it's got really specific timing. God damn it. You. Okay, can't get stuck there. Ow. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to jeez. Double hit, really? Trying to lure her into that side attack with her flailing arm. Sometimes I can't run away from it. fucked up the pattern. I had such a good loop. I saw it evaporate before my eyes. So one more hit and then I'm gonna heal. Okay. X down in the back. Why did... Ah, I ran back too fast. How much health do you have? Ow. Stamina. Woohoo! Okay, that's actually doable.
Stay down.
That's that knife-only action I'm talking about. Sweet. Quickly looking around for more syringes. Yes, that's one. There is a coffee maker inside of that, I'm sure. Poor guy. I'm pretty positive you can no damage knife her. Having done it just now, but that's really difficult. The pattern is just so random. One of the few sniper caches in the entire game. No idea why they made that so rare. Let's see, syringes here. Doubtful. Also no. Okay. Now let's do Obscura as well. One thing I also want to see if I can knife the
Don't worry.
the White Guardian.
The minute you without turning it on his power. You mean take this? Use it to turn on the emitter. Another team member down. Wish I could have gotten more info. Don't worry, Lily. I'm still gonna find you.
Alright, I know there's at least 2 more syringes up ahead, so I'm not gonna craft too many. Should be enough. Yeah, this is also a weird inconsistency. Some of those boxes you can open, some you can't. There's one weird little thing about this game. It has a few... You can actually shoot her here if you're quick enough. It doesn't do anything though. I'm glad I'm doing this practice run. I think Knifing Obscura and Nightmare Guardian, I always get those names mixed up. It's more than possible. Now I am gonna equip the pistol here just for the fun little Easter egg. For something coming up.
What's this about?
Which I don't think is something a lot of people know. One thing here that's pretty funny is if you take too long, Sebastian will actually show up to scare you.
What's this? This camera's so old.
I think that if the game was remade, they should really... give puzzles more time to shine. Yeah, but if you're in the camera, you take too long, you'll see his shadow dropping by. Appreciate the art. Oh yeah. Oh no, so beautiful, majestic.
Who comes up with this stuff?
I don't know, Sebastian. Nobody knows. But you can stop watching. It's cool. Appreciate the art.
Appreciate the art.
Fine.
Fine. As long as it gets me closer to you, I'll play your game.
Turn around. Yeah. But I appreciated all the art. Hello, game? Beautiful. Amazing. Oh. Oh, I forgot about this one. Ah, there we go. I remember this part right here was one of the creepiest parts in the game for me. It's just so atmospheric. And this always gets me. I was really afraid to open this door. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck's going on? Okay, I think it's here that... Is it here? No, it's not here. It's later on.
This one is perfect. Naturally so. It is my work, after all.
I'm actually going to use a Magnum round. Wow. Whoa! Did you see that? Oh, we're still not there yet. Alright.
Another one. But what's he after?
Here then? Yeah, yeah, you're supposed to go left, right. Originally you have to go the other way. If you get too close to him, because you can see him making shots at you, then he closes. But what you can just do, you can shoot him. Hey! And Sebastian will be really annoyed. I always found that to be a really fun little detail. Yeah, first time here I was absolutely terrified. I'm like, whoa. I think that's one of the things that I really love about these types of games is conquering your fears. Like the first time you went through here, like I was scared out of my mind. Like really, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Like closing my eyes, like, and now I feel nothing. Now I feel in control. Like they should be afraid, not me.
What are these things?
I also like how syringes restore stamina, sort of giving it a little existential usage.
This has to be the emitter.
Alright, for this boss fight, I sort of have a plan. I'm just not sure on how good it is, but we'll see.
Must mean this communicator.
Restart sequence initiated.
Meet my beautiful obscure.
Restart
Really cool
sequence
enemy design, by the way.
Sequence will complete in 90 seconds.
That thing is stopping the emitter from activating.
Come here. Bitch. Really? You got a stupid hitbox, lady.
hold it off until the emitter starts.
80 seconds.
Yeah, doing this one no damage with knife only should be good. She's stuck. Come on. Go on down. No? Ah, there we go. Come on, do your attack. Hitbox on her is really bad. Finally. What? Still don't really know what all those lights do. I think they're maybe there so you can lure her or something. I've never really used them. Maybe they give your location away. Really? Finally. Actually, I'm pretty proud of this setup. This is actually my own way I'm fighting right now. Come on. See me. Acknowledge me. Come on. Using this. What? Double what? One, how did that hit me? Two, how did that miss? I wonder if someone will do knife only classic. That would be a really big challenge. Actually, I don't... Actually, I think it would be possible. I think about it. Just really annoying, because it... Especially in Chapter 7, you just have to get lucky. Yeah, you're missing the upgrades. That's even worse. Finally.
30 seconds.
Burn. You just have one more round to go. Really? Come down. Daddy wants to play. Ah, there we go. Okay, so you don't have to hit her with a bottle or anything. You just gotta play the waiting game. That's a good girl. That's a bad girl. Whoa! Why did that miss? What's Sam? I'm here. There we go.
Stable field emitter started.
Oh, that, yeah, it went really well. Didn't even have to use a healing item, I think. Oh, I used one. I think I can do this one without healing. Guardian, not so much. I don't think I can hurt that one.
Saved my own ass. But what am I supposed to do now?
Yeah, I don't know, Sebastian. What are you supposed to do
now?
now?
Leave Lily here.
How about you get the fuck out of there?
Give Kibben an update about this. Shit. Maybe I'll get a signal outside.
Gotta get my scrap. Is there a plant? Yeah, there we go. Really need to own my botany skills for this playthrough. Sebastian's a weird one. Like, he actually recovers stamina while running. What a beast. Wait, there was something here too. No? Oh, I'm confusing it with another room. Sorry. And a syringe. Okay, so we can use one syringe for free during the...
Can't believe these bastards use Lily like some kind of science experiment. And then they have the nerve to send me in to clean up their mess? It's like some kind of sick joke.
Like, I want to take cover. There we go. I want to recharge. Oh, no herb. Shame. I think the coffee makers also needed a rebalancing. Like, there's a few areas that have them. And so, like, for instance, in the first area there's 2. And then you don't get one for like a century. I almost found that weird. Alright.
Thanks. Gotta figure out where he took her.
And we figured it out.
Not doing a very good job of hiding. It's almost as if he's taunting me. Well, if it's a fight he wants, he's gonna get it. I just have to find my way there. O'Neill, it's...
Yay. Go get him, O'Neill. Probably gonna play until chapter 6. Not sure if I'm gonna do the white goo boss. I'm just gonna try him, see if he's even knifeable. Because I know you can fight him. He doesn't have that much HP.
This must be the passage O'Neill was talking about.
I'm gonna avoid the second door, but I always forget the first one. I always forget to open it.
This place is messing with my mind.
Is there anything worthwhile in here? I even forgot it in my True Survivor run. Alright, that's absolutely useless. Now this is a part that's always funny to me. You're like, oh my god, combat, shit. No. Just run away. They won't follow. Bye. Nah, that's not faster. Walking's probably the fastest. Now, a lot of people on playthroughs, on repeats, I always see them just
listen to yourself, Myra.
wait this out. You can actually just go out. Oh, see, that's that weird animation I talked about. And then you can just run back in and loot. Fun detail. This is the door Sykes wants you to go in. But for some reason, even if you backtrack here without the quest, the door is unopenable. Don't know why. let me just...
God, look at the size of that thing. Maybe I can sneak past it.
Alright, getting to it is hard. Whoa! What? Okay, I never saw that. Okay, so knifing him is impossible. Well, that's pretty cool. I never saw that animation. It's pretty sweet. Oh no. The horror. You can actually just ignore him as well. Like, you can sneak it, but you can also just run past him and nothing really will happen.
Good God, look at the size of that thing. Maybe I can sneak past it.
Thanks for the cover, bruh.
I gotta get the hell out of here.
Alright, here's the one place where you have to use the gun. Oh no. Shit. Well, first time I walked in here, I was like, oh yeah, there's gonna be something happening here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta hit him 4 times. Doesn't matter which difficulty I choose. Now for a neat little extra.
I thought this place was supposed to be fucking stable.
Oh, we can actually use 2. It's all gone. And he actually comments on it as well. That's pretty cool. Past the corner.
All that stuff is gone. I didn't imagine that, did I?
Because there's also a syringe here, which we now can... Yeah. It's pretty cool. 2 syringes after Obscura. Oh, wait! You can't enter here yet. Okay, 1. Unless there's 1 in here. Don't think so. Shotgun ammo. Herb. Why did I use a syringe if there's a coffee machine here? It's stupid decisions like that that I need to avoid on my nightmare run.
That means
I have, but I think he's right.
that means we docked, but in this this is
You're
psychopath, but they don't care. Can you think of?
Yeah.
Then maybe destroying.
I'll keep. He's whole.
Right. Let's pay. Are we still regardless? Feel free.
Yay. Wait, I can actually... Hey, but there is... Alright, so like I said, 2 free syringes. Use 2 syringes on Obscura. So you get 2 refills. Good to know. That's the reason why I do stuff like this, so I can easily plan that stuff out. Now we're actually gonna get an achievement live. Yay! Sit my ass down.
Huh? Was that door there before?
Nope. Now I do know there's some sort of special animation for if you get all the upgrades. Where are you?
You've brought something with you. A key? Excellent.
Yeah, except I didn't.
Some keys open doors of perception, but this isn't one of them. This one is more mundane, but still useful.
Except I can't pick anything up.
Go on. Open one. Its contents are better off in your hands than locked away in here.
Upgrade time. Yay. See for combat. Yeah, on a knife only run, I'll probably do these first. Can you still see the cost? Yeah, 3,000, 6,000, and that one for 1,000. It's 10k. You get 20k from the crow, and 1 stamina. Get this one. These two. I think those are the most important. Move faster while crouched. Pretty expensive. Okay, that's pretty funny.
Congratulations. You're as good as you're going to get. Now you can stop gathering up all that green gel. You seem more... You found...
Not sure about that present company.
A shame. I suppose you are...
The only... I've still...
Yeah, I think that would be the best upgrade route for the new game. Dun, 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 dun. I'm surprised I made it this far. Not sure how I'm gonna do O'Neill. I know a lot of people stealth kill abuse him. I might, but I find his AI to be just... Ugh. Then again, knifing is not gonna work at all. Simply because of his one-hit kill attack. And I can't imagine knifing him for like a straight hour and then fucking up once and dying horribly. That's not my idea of enjoyment. We'll just have to see how I'm gonna do that. See, this is what I mean, like 2 coffee makers exact, like 1 second apart. The upgrade bench. I'm not sure if the upgrade stuff, level 3, universal. I don't think it is. There's nothing. Yeah, it means I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more weapon parts. Right. Then I got my platinum, yay! Well, that was it. We made it to till chapter 7, which is pretty good. Learned a lot. I think I can do Nightmare. I think that will be pretty interesting because I'm probably going to hunt down a bit more stuff in chapter 3 because I need gel or gel or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah. Talk to you guys soon.